Hello, this episode is brought to you by taxes. Taxes, do them or go to jail.
Oh, roll the W-2s, man.
How do you like my sponsor voice?
I think it's all right. I think I use some more bombasticism.
Examples?
Hey, $10,000 Potty Cash Cannon will be yours for our Goo Goo for 2 weekend. Call us up with 2 Goo Goo Dolls songs in a row and we'll send you all the way to Paraguay.
See, this is why you're the actual radio person. Yes, you are.
I suck.
Carl Gregory, host of 2NURFM's The Dungeon. Welcome back.
This is an active introduction, or do you do it afterwards?
No, this is the introduction. I've changed the format a little
bit.
my
God.
How you doing?
I'm so happy to be back, dude.
Yeah, first repeat guest.
For one, I'm not sick at all this time.
I am.
Really?
No, I sound sick because I just woke up.
In the head.
Hey,
I know what you've been doing.
Penis.
Buying white Vans.
Damn, Jordan. Oh, what's his name? What? Damn, Daniel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you not seen that? No. Google Damn Daniel.
All right, my bad.
It's pretty good.
Off to a rocky... I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, man.
I'm a big fan.
I'm happy to be back. Well, episode 12. It's been a while, guys.
Yeah, dude.
I've decided to, instead of release these every week, because I'm lazy and busy.
Yep.
Two things that should contradict each other, but don't.
Not necessarily in that order.
Going to release these monthly now, or maybe bi-monthly, we'll see. So this is our February episode, releasing it right on time, February 29th. But yeah, Carl, you're back. You know how the show works, but for those who don't, this is a podcast. It's an advice podcast, actually. Welcome to Advice City. In this little podcast, we get little questions from listeners and people on the internet who have problems, they have sicky situations that they're in, and we do our best to guide them through these troubled times.
It's a lot more complicated to get a flight to Nepal or Tibet and to jump up all those steps and see a guy sitting at the top of a mountain and ask, like, should I get my bikini line done, or do you think this is all right?
That's generally what we answer, but today we've got some different questions. But before we get to it, Carl, you know how the show always begins? It begins with a theme song.
Yep.
Here we go.
Jemima.
Our theme song.
Advice City gets down to the nitty-gritty. Advice City, fix your life and it's only $12.95. Just kidding, it's free.
And we're back. Oh, lovely. Stop with the fake laughter. You don't need to do that.
I've been watching.
Thanks to Jemima again. Check out Jemima on Facebook. It's just Jemima Music. I've plugged her many times. Link in the description below.
Weber, barely knew her.
All right. Carl.
Hey.
Giving you a choice.
Oh, live or die. I choose die.
Would you rather a question about a threesome or a question which the subject is, should I see a doctor?
Well, okay, let me speak about my mental process here. If I ask you for the question about the threesome, I don't want it to be where we're going to find the third person, because that's going to upset me.
It's not that question. I've asked you that. I'll ask you that off mic.
Let's start with the doctor. Let's start simple.
With the doctor. Okay, as you know, we use fake names to preserve people's privacy. Can I get a fake name, Mr. Gregory?
First name, Spigot.
Spigot.
Yep.
Spigot. Last name?
Daniels.
Spigot Daniels were right. And the subject line is, should I see a doctor?
Generally, I want to take the advice now. Yeah, probably.
My name is Spigot. I'm a hardcore competitive gamer, with my game of choice being League of Legends.
Boy.
I play for 10, sometimes up to 15 hours a day, and a couple months ago I started getting a tingling sensation in my right pinky and ring fingers. It is intermittent and has recently started happening in my left hand too. Same fingers. Should I go to a doctor? If the only thing the doctor is going to do is tell me to play less League, then I'm not going to go.
Well, look, Spigot.
Spigot.
I admire your resolve. You know what you want, and you know what you don't want, and that says a lot.
Are you aware of any serious medical conditions apart from heart attack that starts with tingling fingers?
Well, like in the ballpark, stroke or like
so nothing not serious.
Well, like it literally could just be like arthritis or like like a hand cramping condition that. I mean, if you're playing up to 10 to 15 hours
a day
of anything
on a keyboard,
if you do any repetitive motion for up to 10 to 15 hours a day, I know as a
chronic masturbator.
Well, I was a teenager once, so I did. I had an activity that I did 10 to 15 hours a day.
What's that?
It's called praying. Okay, I love Christ.
I love Jesus.
Yeah.
Actually, can we give a shout out to Jesus real quick?
Hey,
we haven't done it on the podcast.
Shout out to JC.
Love you. Hey, that's me.
Huh?
JC.
You're Jesus Christ?
James Chapman.
I charged you rent all this time? Oh, man.
It's all right. I fed you with fucking fish and bread.
Well,
I was wondering why that's the only thing you ever cooked.
Yeah, exactly. No, but okay, first of all...
Spigot.
Spigot.
Spigot or Sprigget?
Spigot.
Spigot. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like, when you attach a hose to a water sprinkler.
It's when you're a bigot to Spanish people. You're a spigot.
Go back to where you came from.
Hey,
I'm a spigot.
That's bigotry right there.
Is it?
A little bit. Okay, so Spigot, should he go to a doctor?
Look, I would say yes as a sensible person, but he's not going to get the result he wants.
I think that there's no way that this plays out and no one tells you to play this game a little less.
Look, his worst case scenario in Spigot's mind is that the doctor says, "Hey, bro, just keep to your lane, okay, and don't fuck up." That's a League of Legends joke. Do you get it?
I don't get it. I don't even know what League of Legends is. Can you explain it to me? Is it like World of Warcraft?
It's sort of like that. It's basically one of the bigger online games right now. I think it's called a MOBA.
Massive multiplayer online something?
Big anus.
Big anus?
Yeah. Massive online big anus. It's a MOBA, and basically it's just,
a bowler.
Yeah, it's like people play ranked games. It's kind of like your. I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for putting it down to this level, but it's like, remember Age of Empires?
Yeah.
It's like two-sided Age of Empires. You remember?
Okay. So
yeah.
That Age of Empires was two-sided.
Yeah, and generally maps have like 3 different lanes.
Yeah.
I remember because I commentated a League of Legends tournament.
Wow, really? Was Spigot there?
No, well, maybe he was.
He's probably not legit enough.
There was nobody spazzing out with like finger cramps and like
help, help.
Like he becomes like fully immobilized, but his hands are twitching. It's like the Thing from Addams Family. Like his hands just dart off.
God.
Oh man, so good.
I think that if you're getting tingling sensations and I've never had that. I've played video games a lot.
Really?
I played Far Cry for like 6 hours straight the other day.
Yeah, but look at this guy. He's playing 2 to 3 times longer.
Yeah, I know, but only maybe twice as long. But I mean, I never got hand tingles. I've had cramps.
Well, do you remember as a kid, like, whenever you started up like a PlayStation 1 game, it would be like, hey, every hour,
take a break.
Take a 15-minute break.
No one does that.
An
hour, that's not enough.
I didn't, but do you know what happens?
What?
Muscle twitches, man.
Yeah, man.
That's what happens. Like, I literally do get like the little finger shake. I get the finger Parkinson's.
Speaking of games, you're a video gamer.
I love video games.
Would you? What do you reckon? Which game have you logged the most hours on? Do you reckon?
Oh, okay.
Over your entire life.
Ooh, this is tough. Okay, because probably immediately off the hand, I'd say a Bethesda game. So either Fallout 3,
like Skyrim and stuff,
or Skyrim.
Yeah.
But like more recently, the obsessive level has been Binding of Isaac. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Do you remember the old 2D Zeldas, like top-down ones, where you go through dungeons and you fight enemies and you get power-ups? Mm-hmm. It's like that, but if it was like a nihilist demon version of that.
Cool.
So I bought it on a whim one day, and then like by a week later, I had like 150 hours on it. So I was like obsessed for a hardcore long time. But like in terms of just over my entire lifespan, Fallout 3, Skyrim, or Buster Groove, the Japanese dance game.
That was the first game I had.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, on PlayStation 2 though.
No one...
Buster Groove.
No,
sorry. I'm thinking of Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah,
the little dog.
It's similar like that. It was a dance dance fighting game.
Yeah,
and it was all about fun. Moving to the beat.
I think that I probably logged the most hours on Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
spent a lot of time. Like I played through that game a lot.
I may have to take back my answers because one of my favorite pastimes was putting on Spider-Man 2, turning off the sound, listening to podcasts or music, and just swanging.
It's so much fun.
Just swanging.
Dude, that game came out like over 10 years ago, and they have not made a good Spider-Man game since.
Dude, the other day, a little girl in real life let go of her balloon, and I thought I could do something about it. Oh no! Don't
worry, just don't web it because that'll pop the shit.
Yeah.
Hey, those missions were fucking stressful because like the balloon goes up pretty quickly. You can't web it. You got to clamp and actually jump it.
I always felt worse for the guys hanging off the edge of buildings.
Yeah, because you're getting a balloon.
Yeah, exactly. Or because like I never knew which building he was on, so I'm spazzing out, and he can see me on the peripheral. He's like, "Over here, you motherfucker!"
Do you remember? There was also those ones where like the boat was just sinking.
Yeah.
Why does New York have so many like private yachts sinking in the river?
And why can't anyone swim? Because
they're like 10. They're close enough for me to jump onto the boat.
That's
I know
what
I'm
I mean.
Spider-Man, but like that's swimming distance.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Where was fucking Namor?
Oh, dude, the Submariner was nowhere to be found. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, a less educated gentleman would have said an Aquaman joke, but we know it was.
There you go. Who the true Lord of the Sea is?
Aquaman is Dark Horse, and that was a joke. It's not, okay? You looked at me for a second like...
I had
I had fucking leprosy.
Well, like between the two of us,
Yeah.
one, you're the comics guy, and two, you have
true.
leprosy.
I am a comics guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Spider-Man 2 a lot. Also, there's a game called Dragon Quest. I think it was like the
Are you
Journey
serious?
of the Cursed King or whatever.
Yes, are you
Yeah.
kidding?
You played that?
No, but
Oh, dude, it was good. It was it's kind of like
I know the Dragon Quest the
yeah.
series.
So it's sort of like, but for people who don't know what it's like, it's sort of like a 3D sort of Pokemon game, or like Final Fantasy.
yeah, it's like
almost.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but that's a fucking good game. I remember because it actually keeps a tally when you log in every time of how many hours you've played.
Yeah.
And like last check, I've never finished the game. It was like 207 hours or something. Like
What's the longest you've played for one period of time?
without a break.
Yeah, like have you gone this 10, 15 hours like this guy
No,
has?
never 10. I would say maybe 7 or 8 hours
Yeah.
straight. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what game it would be.
Because I find because I assume Spigot's a bit younger because the older I get,
The less inclined you are to do that.
yeah, I just don't have like
You're an adult. You have responsibilities.
I was waiting months for Fallout 4. I was hardcore waiting
Yeah.
for that thing. It was like, if the world ended after that, I would have been like, oh, it's okay, I got Fallout 4.
Yeah.
But like, I got home, I put it on, I played it for like 2 or 3 hours, and I'm like, man, that's good, but
Yeah.
it'll still be here later on, man.
I find it hard to pick up a game now and be able to play like straight away play for a while because I feel like a lot of games nowadays they don't tell you what to do a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, just going back to the question you asked, I probably played Arkham Knight for like 10 hours straight.
Okay, yeah, there
Arkham
we go.
Knight was good because that you can just go straight into that.
Yeah, I fucking love that game.
It's good, but like I've been playing Far Cry 4 for the last week and a half.
You have? Is it?
I finished it.
Is it in anticipation to Primal?
Well, it wasn't. It was. So here's the story. So I bought my PS4 when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on PS4, like when they did the
First
remaster.
person.
And I was kind of tossing up whether to do it or not, but I got it with that game, and they were like, there's like a deal where like you can get 2 games. They're like, do you want Far Cry 4? And I thought they were trying to upsell me, so I was like, no. It's not. And then my girlfriend Belle was like, fuck, it's a free game, take the game. I'm like, oh, there's a free, like, yeah, we're trying to give you a game.
You
Oh,
fucking
okay.
idiot, we're
So
trying
I
to be
took
nice.
it. That was like 2013 or 2014, so I've had it still wrapped up in my room for like over 2 years.
Yeah.
Never played it. On a whim, decided to give it a go. So much fucking fun. And now Primal's come out, so I can actually have something to move on to, which is good.
I would say out of the 3 of us who live in this house, friend of the show John Wood is the one who still has video game stamina because that dude.
Oh yeah, he plays a lot.
That dude
Yeah.
crushed The Witness when it
Dude,
first
fuck.
came out, like insane.
You don't see that if he gets a game that he's really into. You don't see him for like
A week.
like if I ever get a little bit sick of John, I buy him a Mario game and I don't have to deal with him for a week.
Batman Arkham City, he 100%ed it in 48 hours. The first 2 days of purchase.
See, that's sad. I don't like that. I 100%ed Arkham Knight. Did you?
No, I
So not worth
I
it.
never bother with the Riddler challenges.
No,
Like,
I did all of them. I never had up to that point, but I did them all.
See, I'll do everything else. Like I'll do like the like all the side quests.
Yeah.
Like Man Bat, I fucking loved.
Dude, that was fucking sick.
It was great. Like
Did you do the serial killer stuff? Where you gotta
yeah,
find
the serial killer, Firefly,
awesome,
like
dude.
all the super villain themed
Yeah.
ones. I love those.
And then the spoilers, they put them all into the fucking same cage in Gotham PD with their equipment.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's not going to go bad.
But like, and spoilers again.
Yeah.
But they reached a point where I was like, the Riddler was. I had beaten all the Riddler's independent challenges, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Now you can't fight me until you have all the trophies." And I'm like, well, I just won't fight you.
Sorry, Catwoman.
Sorry, Catwoman. You're just
be a
ones and
sex slave forever.
Yeah, you're ones and zeros, baby.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
I'll play you in the next game.
Yeah, if I don't even care about the version of you on Gotham, who's a real person, why would I care about you?
So Spigot should see a doctor.
Speaking of course, you should see a
Change
doctor,
games, don't play as long. Play
or
Far
switch
Cry.
hands, become
Switch
ambidextrous.
hands. He probably uses both. But
Yeah.
he did say that his other hand is getting it as well.
Well, look, if your non-dominant hand or the one you're not using at all is twitching, dude, for your own sake, go to the doctor because
I reckon,
otherwise
yeah.
it's going to ruin your stroke.
You're right. Okay, go to a doctor, Spigot. You dumbass. Okay.
Spigot Daniels,
We need a girl's name for our next question.
Shania
Shania. Last name? Funk.
Funk.
Shania Funk.
God damn,
Oh, I realised why that word popped to mind.
why?
Shania Funk writes, I am in a huge funk.
Oh,
I am having mixed emotions about a guy. Oh, the subject line is, does he like me? Question mark, explanation mark, question mark, explanation mark.
this proves that too much video gaming can ruin your imagination because
Yeah.
you picked something from the
Right in front of
email.
me. All right.
Shania, does he like me?
So, I'm in a huge funk. I'm having mixed emotions about a guy. This is why I think he likes me. 1, he calls me Butterscotch.
Okay.
2,
it's a cute name.
he winks at me.
Okay.
3, he looks at my butt, and there's like an emoji where his like mouth's open. 4, randomly stares at me.
Okay.
5, he shows up randomly. 6, he writes dumb letters and tells people to give them to me. 7, we joke around.
Oh.
Now, this is the list of why I think he might not like me.
Oh, she's organized.
1, he keeps on telling me he hates me. 2, he won't look at me anymore. 3, I was like, what did I do? And he was like, his friends were like, oh, Macy, he really hates you. So,
Jesus.
does he like me?
Whoa.
Love, Shania Funk.
Okay.
You see, at first that letter's pretty, yeah, he likes you, but then his friends are telling you he hates you.
Well, okay.
And he's telling you that he hates you.
The first list is a clear indictment of, yeah, he likes you. And I'm assuming younger age here because that's the kind of schoolyard kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, no one over the age of 18 has friends.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Or is that just me?
Yeah, on DVD or Blu-ray. We know it has friends. We just stream
Oh, that's
it.
a lie. My sister has the box set.
You serious?
Dude, it's awesome. The box set of Friends is like a good gift.
James, nobody told me life was going to be this way.
Well, I don't know. Your life's a joke. You're broke. And your love life's... What is it? DOA?
DOA, Dead on Arrival.
I thought it was Dead and... What did I think it was?
DOA.
MIA, Missing in Action. MIA?
MIA.
Men in Amber.
Jesus Christ. Shania, I think he does, but maybe he's getting cold feet. That's my instinct there because he's like, oh no, man, I really do like her, but like,
yeah.
What? Okay, maybe he's feeling peer pressure because his friends don't like her,
Yeah,
so he's like, nah, man, I fucking hate that chick.
Also, your name's... Oh, I read out their actual name.
Macy. Yeah.
Sorry, Macy.
Well, that's Shania's fault.
I might bleep, but I might not. I don't care.
Man, can't wait till like this dude tracks it down. Like, you talked shit about me on Advice City.
Fuck you, Macy.
Everyone listens to that show.
Let's not call her. We're not calling her Shania anymore. It's Macy.
Okay,
it doesn't
fine.
even sound like a real name.
No, it's probably Macy Gray.
Yeah, I hope so.
Does this guy like me?
Oh God, it's the Green Goblin. Oh God.
I was crowbarred into this movie. She was that whole.
She was, yeah.
That whole festival was.
Yeah, they really wanted Macy Gray.
What the hell happened to that?
I don't know.
I thought
that's
you'd
what
know.
I know it from. I know it from Spider-Man. I don't know what.
Because like I know why they got rid of the Twin Towers promo.
That made sense because
why did they
copyright?
Why did they crowbar in Macy Gray Life Day? Like it was some relevant festival that we all celebrated.
Oh, was it that one? I thought it was like some sort of New York fair that they have every year.
I don't know. No. It was literally just like rando festival.
Oh, okay. And the Green Goblin tries to kill...
When the dudes on those balconies get vaporized, that's some serious shit.
That was some shit that like...
was...
You know my parents wouldn't let me see Spider-Man?
Seriously?
Yeah, it was M. And I was like 5. But but like, no, seriously, I think something's gone with the rating, because that would be PG now.
Yeah, dude.
You watch Spider... And like, what's the movie that came out recently that was rated like M here or something? And was it like The Hateful Eight? Wasn't
Yeah,
that
something like
really
that. It was
low?
like MA.
Oh, that was MA. But you see, like, M-rated movies now, like The Avengers. I mean, that uses a lot of fucking swear words.
Yeah, language.
The first word is shit. Language.
And the last word is bacon. No, wait, it's Avengers. Ugh.
Yeah, which is good, by the way. Civil War. I can't wait.
Yeah,
anyway, moving on to Macy / Shania.
Yeah.
So Macy.
Well, what do you think?
I think he likes her.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, school kids, like, I know for a fact that I only tell people I hate them when I really like them.
Yeah, the more violent you are towards somebody of the opposite sex.
Sometimes I get really, really mean. Like, I have to... I remember when I went to, when I was in, like TAFE, after school and acting school.
Yeah.
I was really... This didn't mean I liked her, but it was just like a really close friendship. But there was one day where her name was Tina.
Of course it was.
And there was one day where we were so mean to each other. Like
you and Tina?
Yeah, like so mean to each other. Like I was like, oh, well, you're a fucking slut, you saggy tits, like stuff like that. And it got to a point where we were both just like, oh, hey, this is really... Stop it. And so I actually sent her a message like that night saying like, hey, because it was both ways. Like I felt really like pissed off at what she said to me too.
Yeah.
And I sent her a message saying like, hey, I just want you to know, like, I'm sorry if I said anything that offended you. I only say like things like that to people I'm really comfortable with, so you're a close friend or whatever.
I call all my friends saggy titties.
And she says, yeah, that's okay. You did say them things, but I forgive you. No apology. Backwards. I went, oh, all right.
Apologize to me, you saggy titted slut.
Love you, Tina.
Love you, teens.
Love ya.
Well, look,
teeny weeny.
Let me generalize for a little bit and back me up here if that's the case.
I'll back you right up
because I want to talk to Macy a bit. Guys shit talk each other as friends.
Yeah.
The more shit you talk about someone, generally, the better friends you are.
That's true.
I'm
only polite to you.
Yeah,
I don't like you.
Well, I hate to bring it into this context again, but in this house, we will not let up on each other about anything.
This happened the other day. What did I say? What was the quote?
It's become the house motto. It is so much effort to live here.
You wonder why I don't come out into this room. It's because I fucking don't have the energy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, rarely are the three housemates all together. But when we are,
God.
it's
relentless.
Remember in the Hurt Locker when they had that sniper fight?
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly all it is. Because all you're waiting for is the other person to make a mistake, so you can pounce on them. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
So, we talk shit on each other all the time.
We do,
but generally we're pretty good friends.
Nothing gets let go.
Yeah,
if you misspeak, someone has to jump on that like a grenade.
But if the only way you can redeem yourself is that if you misspeak or if you say something stupid, you have to jump on your own grenade.
Yeah,
you have to make fun of yourself first, because otherwise somebody will be making fun of you first.
Yeah, you've got to basically acknowledge it. You can't make fun of me because I did it first.
Generally guys in high school, and I'm talking generally again, have no game. So they resort to what they think works on...
It's literally that preschool, primary school sort of mentality of pulling the girls' pigtails.
Yeah, literally, dude.
Yeah.
I had a chick in English class who was keen on me, who would just annoy me full time. And me being thick as I was like, this fucking sucks. I hate this chick. Nothing's making me hate her more. And then after high school, she's like, I really liked her. I'm like, what?
What?
Are you fucking serious?
That still happens though, and I don't think people ever grow out of it. That meanness. I remember there was a girl who was super mean to me, and I was like, all right, then I guess I won't be your friend. And she actually liked him. Well, but she was really mean. She said mean things all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I think that, he likes her.
Yeah, but here's a chance for you to do something, Macy. And nothing ventured, nothing gained. First of all, get this dude away from his friends.
Yeah, break up the friendship.
Yeah. No, but his friends are saying oh, he fucking hates you. Don't take anything secondhand, okay? Get it straight from the horse's mouth. And if you want to fuck that horse in particular, then yes.
And who doesn't want to fuck a horse? I've got a bit of advice.
Yeah?
You fucking shut him down.
What?
Don't talk to him.
Damn.
He's like, hey, Shemacy, how are you? And then you're just fucking blank. Just fucking ignore him. And then if he's into you, then he'll start chasing you.
You think it's the thrill of the chase?
I do. Dude, who doesn't like a good chase?
I hate it.
You fucking hate it?
Yeah.
No, you gotta a little bit. Really? I'm not saying a girl needs to be psychotic in stalking or then not and backing off, but a little bit of... Does she?
Well,
a little flirtiness.
All the girls that I talk to immediately take a massive cold shower in the snow, and then immediately, they literally ice me out.
Yeah,
they freeze to death rather than.
Yeah, but you specifically look for people in Siberia and stuff.
Yeah,
it's weird. You have some sort of. I looked at your porn searches. They're all POV MILF Siberian. There's 2 videos.
My OkCupid file says you must be covered in furs. I don't want to see a patch of skin.
If you're naked, you should be blending into the snow.
POV Serbian. What was it? Serbian MILF?
Serbian MILFs.
God damn.
I want to see what comes up when you
that's a guaranteed category at Pornhub.
Actually, that's a good idea for a podcast.
Please extrapolate.
No.
What if
you
is this a porn category?
Okay, how about this? Podcast. So you go onto a porn website like Pornhub or something.
I do.
Or something maybe smaller because Pornhub's really big.
Yeah.
You do? All right. Yeah. Go into a smaller one.
Dude, I'm a shareholder.
You're rich.
Yeah,
what would you recommend? What's a smallish sort of porn site?
Triple X Hamster.
All right. Triple X Hamster. I don't know if that's real. Is it?
Yeah.
Sounds like a Richard Gere sort of. Okay, so what we would do is for this podcast, and what would we call it?
I don't know. You haven't told me what the ideas yet.
Okay, so we challenge each other to you have to use 3 search terms.
Yep.
So, for example, POV, MILF, Siberian, and then the other person has to guess how many results there'll be.
How many video results there would be. Oh my god,
mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
And then that's really specific. So maybe there's 4 or 5 on the entire internet, or none. But if there is, then you have to watch it. We won't have the sound because that's rude, and we have to describe what's happening. Imagine that a podcast that watched porn and just described to the audience what was happening, but in a comedic way.
Hordio.
Audio?
Because it's horror audio.
Ah, yeah, I like that.
But for the previous idea as to guessing how many hits you get off certain search terms, how about this? The porn is right.
Like the price is right?
Yeah, because you have to guess the price. You have to guess like whether or not it's like higher or lower or something like that.
Yeah, all right.
The porn is right.
What about
come on, you can do it.
Search terms of endearment or something like that. like terms of like or
How about not safe for jerk?
I like that. Not safe for jerk. NSFJ. Yeah. All right, I like that. Cool. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, he likes you.
He likes you. Yeah, well done, Macy.
Yeah. I don't think I mentioned at the beginning, but because we're only going to do this podcast monthly now, or bi-monthly, or bisexually.
Yeah.
Instead of doing only half-hour episodes, we're going to do them like 45 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at the 25-minute mark. Do you want to take a little break?
Yeah, let's take a small break.
Let's chat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What's up, dude?
Man, I'm still hitting up the radio every Monday night.
That's right. Tell the people how to listen to your silky voice.
Well, I did, but you tried to interrupt me, and you succeeded, so fuck you.
Go. Tell the people how to do it.
You really grind my gears, Chapman.
I do. All right. Go on. 103.7 2NURFM.
That's absolutely correct. 8 to 10 Monday nights.
The Dungeon.
That is true.
2NURFM.
That is what it's called.
How long has that fucking what do you call it? Audio clip been in use? It's pretty old.
About 6 or 7 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the show.
Will you update it?
One day, maybe.
Please. I really hate it. I'm sorry, I hate it.
You do hate it?
I fucking hate it so much.
Well, now it's going to be played.
I love the show.
Well, no, now it's going to be played full time. I'm going to stop playing music and just going to play that clip.
All right.
But yeah, otherwise than that, I've been seeing a hell of a lot of new films.
That's true. I have a New Year's resolution to see a film in the cinema every week.
We haven't even talked about Deadpool.
We haven't talked about Deadpool. Deadpool's the best.
Amazing, dude.
Fucking awesome.
It's created an R-rated renaissance.
How many films do you think you've seen this year?
I know how many. I've started up a Letterboxd account.
Oh, really?
There's a cheap plug there.
Oh, I mean, like in the cinema though.
In cinema, 6.
6? Really?
Yeah.
I'm beating you.
Oh, really?
I've seen 8.
Wow.
I've seen 9 if you count Deadpool twice.
Okay, Deadpool, How to Be Single, Hail Caesar, Gods of Egypt, Zoolander 2. There's I think one more.
I've seen Daddy's Home. Great stuff.
Oh god.
So Daddy's Home, The Hateful Eight.
Yep.
Spotlight. Mm-hmm. Deadpool. 45 Years. Steve Jobs. Oh, there was another one.
Well, see, I've seen a lot of not to humble brag, but I've seen a lot of these already.
Oh, so The Revenant.
We went and saw The Revenant.
We saw The Revenant together. Yeah, it was nice. It was a mandate.
Yeah, dude,
I liked it.
We were inside horses in the theater.
We watched him eat a fish. Speaking of which, I want fucking fish and chips after this.
Yeah,
want to get fish and chips for lunch?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. All right, cool. That's how easy it is in this house. It's not that hard to live here. It's a lie.
But I will say this to get back to the advice and relationships of it all.
Yeah.
I think part of being in a relationship like you and your lovely girlfriend are is going out and seeing a bunch more shitty films.
We saw. I think your sister just pulled up.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. I just saw their car.
Oh, cool.
They're not going to be able to get in because my car's in the way.
Yeah, it's fine.
And we're recording a fucking podcast and nothing's going to happen for a while.
I understand.
We saw... What did we see? We saw... What was the last thing I saw? Yesterday. Oh, Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Hail Caesar yesterday.
The new Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I loved it, man.
Yeah, I like seeing movies with Belle.
Those guys...
She's got she's not a film buff, which is really relaxing.
That was so shocking. I punched my glasses off my face.
No, it's nice going to see movies with someone who doesn't care about movies that much.
Well, to be fair, in this house we're particularly hardcore.
That's true. I feel like you and John are both film critics.
Yeah.
And I go to films just because I like watching them.
You're closer to the Joe Q citizen.
Yeah, I think that see, you guys know why a film is good, and all I have, and in my opinion, it makes it more pure. That's such a shit thing to say.
No, dude, your perspective about we can go on and on about
technique
the film techniques or
the mise en scene,
cinematography or the acting, and you can
I
just
literally
say
all I have is I enjoyed it or I didn't, and but then my downside is I can't articulate really why.
Yeah, but still that's just as valid without necessarily being as expressive.
Yeah. So I really liked what's an example? What's a film you didn't like last year?
What's a film I didn't like from last year? I would have to say Fuck, I can't think of a single film now.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
See, I acknowledge that it's a shitty film.
Yeah.
I can look back and see the terrible wigs they used. But for the first, third to a half of that movie, I actually really enjoyed myself. I thought it was setting up to be a really good movie. But then they did not deliver.
See, I'm jealous because I've only ever had girlfriends with shitty movie tastes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Smurfs,
Ugh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Belle wants to see The Lady in the Van, which looks incredibly boring. And
Maggie Smith.
And has James Corden in it, who I think is the most untalented person. I was totally into it. I like when little guys get their TV shows and they do big and they put their stuff on YouTube. I like the car karaoke stuff, but he's the least funny British person who has ever existed.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, no. Dude, name one British person less funny.
Okay.
The Queen.
Margaret Thatcher.
She's funny, dude. She
No,
didn't do that bad.
Meryl Streep as the Iron Lady is funny,
Yeah, that's
okay?
true.
Not Margaret Thatcher.
No, that's maybe not too fair to James Corden, but I just don't think he's good.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. Look, I liked him in Into the Woods, but whatever.
Was he in Into the Woods?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was like the male lead.
Oh, shit, he was too.
Yeah, dude.
I thought that was Chris Pine. Chris Pine's in it, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, well.
He's another one.
Do you want to get back into some questionos?
Let's jump
Let's
back
do
in.
2 more.
Yeah.
And then we'll go home and we'll go and have fish and chips. All right. Let's get that threesome question out of the way.
Sweet. Oh,
All right.
yes.
Oh, and I love this person. So it's a girl. We need to give her a fake name. But I love her because she's already given fake names to the 2 other people involved.
Are you serious?
She has.
Oh, she must
Love
have done a podcast or two.
So let's call her first name, Cup.
Yep, okay.
Second name,
La 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 la.
Spala. Cup Spalalala.
Yep.
All right, I'm
not proud of that.
I'm just
That's
going to call her Cup. That's terrible.
Cup. Yeah.
Cup.
Cup balance.
Cup balance.
Yeah.
All right. Cup balance writes, I have a boyfriend.
Congratulations.
And my friends Rachel and Dylan, fake names in brackets, have been sleeping together lately and legit want me to join them. Last night at a party, they held me down so I wouldn't move.
That's... Whoa, okay, continue.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Keep going.
Dylan said, we can tie you down with ropes and handcuff you. And Rachel said, we've actually been talking about what we can do to you. And they won't take no for an answer, even though they both know I have a boyfriend. They are my friends, and this has changed me a lot. Rachel was sober, but Dylan was slightly intoxicated, but was still serious. They kept holding me down. I'm slightly concerned.
Ooh.
Cup. Bad news, you just got raped. Sorry. That's not a threesome, that's a rape.
Understatement of the Goram
Oh,
year.
God
was
damn
that the
it.
end of it? Was that the end of her email?
That is the end of the email. It's literally, I'm slightly concerned.
Okay.
I'm slightly concerned that you're only slightly concerned that you nearly got raped by your 2 friends.
This is a comedy advice podcast. So,
Yes.
so I'll get the unfunny thing out of the way. They held
Round
you,
them up, shoot them.
They held you down. They're not your friends.
No, that's true.
Okay, that's as simple as that. Now back to the funnies. If they were giraffes, I would fuck them till the death.
Oh, that'd be
cows
funny.
came home, and then I fuck those cows.
Let's
too.
imagine they were both like one's like Rachel's really fat and Dylan's really skinny. Imagine that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, imagine if she pulled apart her massive flappy boobs and
Dylan fell out.
8 previous boyfriends fell out.
Just skeletons.
And Robin Williams came out and said, "Did somebody roll a 5 or 8?"
Oh, Robin Williams is
Jumanji
dead.
reference.
Okay, so
So first of all,
doesn't
congratulations.
really ask a question.
Well,
That's the thing.
Well, she gives us the scenario. And
Yeah.
we take from her what we will. So I'll start at the top. Congratulations, Cup, on getting a boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend.
So the first thing you need to do as an independent woman is shut this threesome shit down.
Yeah.
Not even as a joke.
Yeah,
'Cause-
be like, hey guys, I don't know if you think it's a joke, but I don't want to have sex with you. Don't hold me down again. I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I will legitimately call the police and tell them you tried to rape me.
There are 2 types of extremely unfunny jokes. One is jokes told by James Chapman. 2 are jokes where everyone knows that the joke is just a mask for the truth.
I think we're going to say like there's 2 types of unfunny jokes: rape and 9/11.
No, I said there's 2 types of funny jokes.
Oh, sorry,
Rap and 9/11.
rap, rappy. That's a nice, fun way to say rape, isn't it? Rappy.
Yeah, dude. That's why you're only engaged in acts of sodomy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice, dude. Yeah, but you're going to hell. That's
Am I?
sin. Yes, sodomy.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do that.
Well, everyone's sweating down there. It's just going
Can
to
I
be
ask
easy.
a legit question?
Please.
And
I
this-
wish you would.
This is embarrassing
For you or for me?
for me. I have a general idea, but I don't know, like, the definition of sodomy. I don't know what sodomy is. Is basically what
Okay.
I'm telling you. I don't know
No.
what that means. I hear it thrown around a lot by Donald Trump, but Tell me what it is.
We have an email here from a James Chapman. I live with a bunch of guys.
Fake name,
but
dude.
Yeah, sorry.
Call him Bowl or something.
Fig
Filler.
Bowl filler.
Yep.
Oh, God. Bowl filler wants to know what sodomy is, okay?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, Bowl, thank you very much for being honest about it and not just pretending you knew what it was, because otherwise you might have said some stupid shit.
Well, I have a feeling he's pretended for about 12 years.
Sodomy is butt fucking.
Is that all?
Yeah, it's just fucking a butt.
Like any gender?
It's putting your dick in a butt.
A man's butt or a girl's butt or
No, it doesn't.
a giraffe
It's just
butt?
a butt. It's all
Any butt?
It's all pink in the dark, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That's pretty
If
tame.
you sodomize someone,
That's just butthole stuff.
then you breach their anal cavity with A, penis, or B, a foreign object.
Oh, they're not... I like sodomy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like doing it. I just like the idea of it happening in the world.
I like one way sodomy, which is things go in my butt but never
But
come
never
back
come
out.
out. You're like one of those... Yeah. You just made yourself laugh at your own
Sorry,
joke.
that's such a douche thing
Was
to do.
the imagery of that what made you
just
laugh?
imagine like postcards and like
Cucumbers.
letterboxes and like with
Your
Sherp-
asshole was like Hermione Granger's backpack.
Seriously, like Sherpas.
Oh,
and, like,
God.
Just like not the elephants.
God
sorry.
damn it, dude.
That just made me laugh. But yeah, that's sodomy. That comes from Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom.
Do you know the
wasn't
biblical
Sodom a
story?
place?
No?
Yeah, Sodom
Sodom and Gomorrah.
and Gomorrah is from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But there were two cities of sin
Right.
back in biblical times.
This is actually sort of dumb. I thought Sodom and Gomorrah were two people.
No, Sodom and Gomorrah were two towns. They were
All right.
neighboring towns.
Okay.
And that's where all the cruel shit went on. Like they were
Yeah.
butt fucking and chugging, whiz and all that kind of stuff. God, I'm nothing but a big old 12-year-old.
The Bible is a great
No,
book.
but God said, "Hey, stop that butt fucking. Put that piss back out of your mouth." And they said no.
They said no to God.
No, they literally said no. We're too busy fucking butts and drinking whiz. And so, there were these citizens, Lot and his wife, okay,
Yeah.
who lived in either Sodom or Gomorrah, okay.
Either?
Either or.
Either.
I forget which one. It's one of them.
That's all right.
But they were like, either I'm sick of this butt fucking or I'm sick of this whiz drinking. Let's get out of here. And so Lot and his wife left Sodom and or Gomorrah. And God was like, okay, these guys are out. I'm going to strike this place down. He burned that place to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, literally. And then, he as he was burning it down, he said to Lot and his wife, do not look back. Okay, you've left those cities of sin. Don't you dare fucking look back. Lot's wife looked back. Do you know what happened to her?
Did she get raped?
She got rapid. She turned into a pillar of salt.
What?
She turned
For
into...
just looking back?
She turned back, condiment.
Okay. Look, God, I'll be honest with
That's
you, God.
Christ, man.
I'm not that into your religious stuff, but if you're out there, I like to believe that you're a good dude. But your fucking, responses to shit are so out of proportion
It's
to
so
the crime.
arbitrary, man.
You burned... Okay, so butt fucking, you burned the town down.
Yeah.
In your mind, I can kind of see where you came with that, sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But she literally turned her head and you turned her into a mineral.
She should...
What?
I told her not to, man.
I told her, oh no, you're like fucking Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs. Like, hey man, if they didn't press the button, they'd be high.
Dude,
he's right, but still.
God is a fucking wild card.
Wow, yeah.
He literally is.
Old Testament God is fucking creepy.
Dude, he was huge.
Oh, he was big. He was bigger than the Beatles. Oh, God. So he turned her into salt. Lot, now... Lot sounds familiar. Is Lot the one with the daughters who basically gets them raped?
I don't think so.
Let's Google Lot.
Yeah, look up Lot.
I'm going to Google it. You keep, I don't know, talking.
Well,
podcast.
look, if the Old Testament God was the New Testament God, if New Testament God did that, he was like, I'm going to give you a chance to redeem you. If you fuck the pile of salt, it'll turn back into your wife.
Okay.
And that'd be a harsh punishment because he'd have to get salt dick. That's huge.
Yeah, see, God, his proportions are really out of there. Like, people are kind of bad. I will murder everyone. I will flood the earth.
So speaking of inappropriate responses...
By the way, sorry, where did all that water go?
Huh?
He flooded the earth. Where did the water go?
Seeped into the ground, man.
Oh, and that's... What? No.
But then beggars the question, why doesn't the sea do that?
Why doesn't the sea go in the ground?
Yeah. Why is the sea just permanently sea? Or maybe it is happening so slowly. But speaking
Oh,
of...
hey, I was right.
What are you talking about?
Lot. The headline here is, why did Lot offer up his daughters to be gang raped? Why did God allow Lot's
Wait,
daughters
what?
to be later have sex with their father? Whoa!
Who am I thinking of?
All right, I'm going to read you this whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do my own search now.
This is like why an hour-long podcast is good, because
Yep.
I get to do this shit. Okay, so the question is, why did Lot offer up his daughters to be gang raped? Why did God allow Lot's daughters to later have sex with their father?
That's a loaded question.
There's
man.
an answer here. Answer. The first incident involving Lot's daughters appears in Genesis 19, chapters 1 through 11. Two men, who were really angels, appeared in Sodom, where Lot lived with his family.
I like to think they weren't
Plot twist.
They weren't really angels, but they were really angels.
Yeah,
man.
it's like those guys who like pull you over and say, "Oh, I'm actually the police. You have to have sex with me." All right. The wicked man of the city surrounded Lot's house, seeking to have homosexual relations with the angels. Lot begged the men of the city not to do this evil thing, and he offered up his 2 virgin daughters to them instead.
Not cool, Lot.
Not cool, dude. The second incident, Genesis 19, chapters 30 through 38, occurs after Lot and his daughters had fled Sodom just before its destruction.
Sodom,
There you go. Lot's wife was destroyed for her disobedience during the journey. There you go.
Destroyed.
And Lot and his 2 daughters fled to live in a cave in a mountain. Afraid they would never have husbands or children in their hideout, Lot's daughters plotted to make their father drunk so they could sleep with him and thereby assure they could have children.
What the fuck?
To our modern sensibilities, it's hard to understand why God would allow these 2 terrible incidents to occur. We are told in 1 Corinthians 10:11 that our record of the Old Testament is for an example to us. An example to us. Sorry, that there should be a reason for the right wing of America to stop doing everything.
This brings up, though, an excellent would you rather,
Yeah.
which is would you rather fuck your sleeping parent or turn into a pillar of salt?
Let's see. In other words, God gives us the whole truth about biblical characters, their sins, their failures, their victories, and good deeds, and we are to learn from their example, what to do and what not to do. In fact, this is one of the ways God teaches us what we need to know in order to make good choices as believers. We can learn the easy way by knowing and obeying God's word. We can learn the hard way by suffering the consequences of our mistakes, or we can learn by watching others and taking heed from their experiences. This goes on for a while, but I think that basically they're just justifying God letting 2 girls be raped.
I'm just trying to think about one sister turning to the other one going like,
Hey, I've got an idea.
what?
So you know our dad, right? You know Dad?
Of course, the guy who offered us up to be raped? Yes, I know him.
Yeah. So
Fuck him, I hate him.
Oh, well, that's great, because that really plays into what I'm going to think here.
What are you talking about?
Let's rape him.
Wait, what?
You know how he's really into his wine, like everyone is at the moment?
Yeah, he's fucking tanked right now.
Well, let's fucking rape him.
Why? Look, is this because we don't have kids or husbands?
Yeah. I really feel like we're never going to have another chance, so let's rape him.
Well,
and then Lot walks in. Hey, girls, how you going? Oh, hey, Dad, how you doing?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. What's going on? Not planning rape or anything.
you look thirsty, Dad.
You want a drink of cave wine?
Man, there's not much to eat in here, but this cave wine is plentiful.
Fucking good. All right. Hey, Julie. I don't know her name. I think it's Julie.
Gladys, what?
Julie. I have just had a thought.
Yeah?
Won't God stop us from raping him?
Did he stop us from almost getting raped?
Fair enough. You know, I'm actually starting to think maybe he's not even real.
Yeah, I'm going to pour salt all over this motherfucker.
God turned our mum into salt.
Yeah.
For looking. She didn't do anything. She looked.
Hey, I say once we finish this, we find God and we do him too.
Hey, I just realized God told us to not look back. I thought he meant like as a metaphorical, like don't look back. But no, he literally meant physically don't look back.
Yeah.
Ever.
This wasn't some motivational poster. This was some serious shit.
The family's now afraid to like physically like ever look behind them.
Yeah.
There's a cave bear.
Yeah.
Don't look behind you, you'll turn to salt.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit.
That's so funny. Well.
If you have sex with Dad, ride cowgirl, but don't look back at him.
Oh man, the Bible's fun. But remember, guys, it's just an example.
So, Cup. Speaking of inappropriate responses,
Yeah.
just as God turned Lot's wife into salt,
And allowed the daughters to be raped.
your friends, so-called, inappropriately responded by holding you down. That's never cool.
Mm-mm.
That's never cool. Not even from like a trusted partner.
No, not even in whoa, we're gonna fucking teabag you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking freshman.
Yeah, exactly. Freshman.
It's a frat, dude. What do you call it when they they pledge you? They haze you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This hazing is you all have to like open your mouth. I'm going to put my ball sack in each of your mouths.
Yeah.
But the ball sack's going to have salt on it.
Yeah, hop out of the shower and we're all going to fart, blow dry your hair.
Frats are fucking stupid.
Dude, it's the best.
So dumb.
It's where bad ideas grow.
It's like, but they have meetings. They like run it like really well. They're like, all right, so how are we gonna fucking haze the freshmen this year? Rape them. I feel like that's where they go. They go like, what are we going to do with the freshmen this year? They start at rape them. They have that written on the whiteboard and they go, okay, now let's take it a little further back from there.
They have a whiteboard and they're like, okay guys, no bad ideas.
No bad ideas.
Rape them.
Alright, we'll rape them on the board.
We'll write it there, but I assume we're going to have some...
Do you remember last year?
Yeah,
that chick. Well, Danny's dad was a lawyer, so he got off, but yeah.
Look, this all makes me think that God might have been a frat boy. Because he's just like... Yo, everyone else is getting pushed but me, so I'm burning down these two cities.
God, I reckon God has like a whiteboard up in heaven, and he just writes down like all these fucked up, like, no bad ideas, angels. Turn someone into salt. Turn someone into salt. All right, I'll use that.
He burned Sodom and Gomorrah, and he's like, if anyone snitches on me, I'll fucking turn them into salt, motherfucker. Lot's wife, that's it.
What? Oh God, she just looked.
Fuck you, Lot. Don't talk back.
I like to imagine Lot was just, they were just walking out, and Lot was like, oh shit, did I leave the stove on? Salt. It just turns into salt.
It makes the sound. Salt.
Yeah. It's God's voice. I love that. I like to imagine like Noah's Ark. Flood. And then a flood. Salt.
Man, God, your element of surprise sucks. Pestilence.
Crickets. Boils.
Really ugly frogs.
It gets really long. Blood in the River Nile.
Yeah, red blood. It's like
red blood.
It's like old people Google searches. Red blood replacing the water in the Nile.
.com.
Yeah.
All right.
.gov.
I think we've given cup advice.
We've talked more about the Bible and God this episode. This is a Christian podcast.
And you know what? I'm dare say we've read more of the Bible today than many, many Christians have.
That's true,
so
man.
That's good. All right.
We should be Republicans.
Look, we could be.
If we wanted.
You say enough dumb shit, you'll be a Republican. Okay. Last question. I need a fake boy's name.
Crickets.
Crickets?
Crickets.
Crickets.
Criggets.
Crickets.
Crickets.
That's a last name. Let's get a first name. First name can be Cable.
Cable Crickets.
Cable Crickets.
I love it.
Cable Crickets
That's a
good name,
man.
Yeah, man. Cable Crickets writes. So pretty much I will do anything to get the attention from a girl I like, far beyond what is needed.
Ooh.
For example, the first girl. I cooked for her all the time, bought her flowers every once in a while. Hold on. Yeah, buddy, I'm just need you to insert comma. This guy does not know what a comma is. Wow.
So he'll do anything for attention, include not punctuate.
Yeah, okay. So imagine, I'm just trying to insert commas. Okay. I cooked for her all the time, comma, bought her flowers every once in a while. All she did was use me, so then I left her alone and haven't talked to her in months.
Okay.
Good move. Second girl, bought her candles. Her favourite stuffed animal, roses. This is why comments are important. Her favourite stuffed animal, comma, roses. Threw her a big birthday party. Did a lot just so she would notice me. But when it came around to my birthday, she didn't know it was my birthday, neither did she make an effort to show up. Is there any way to avoid people like this? If anything, I just stopped talking to a lot of my friends If anything, I just stopped talking to a lot of my friends. Those who talk to me is who I talk to. Thanks.
What is this, Kanye West?
This is from Siberia.
It's POV email.
Yeah, god damn it. Alright. Is there any way to avoid people who use you? Grow a fucking spine and...
Well, here's the thing, okay? There's three things you need to start a fire, okay? You need an ignition, you need fuel, and you need a source.
Yes.
Okay?
Barbecue sauce.
Without those three things, or with a skewed perspective on those three things, like if there's too much of one, a fire cannot happen.
Exactly.
This guy is smothering his
fucking science.
He's smothering his chances of ever hooking up with it or getting a relationship by just going full too hard on one element, which is what he can provide.
Yeah. He's got too much sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
He's too saucy.
Yeah.
I think, dude, it's similar to like one of the first questions we said. Just chill. This guy's got no chill. Just fucking sit back, relax. Maybe let some girls come to you for a little bit, you know?
Well, yeah,
you don't have to cook for someone. Fuck that. No one's ever cooked for anyone in the last 10 years.
I'm generalizing again, but people can usually tell when you're thirsty as fuck.
Yeah, and this guy's so thirsty.
I can read it through the email, man.
Yeah, and you can like... That really does come... it is obvious to people when you go out with a bunch of friends and there's one guy who just wants to get fucked so bad. And it ruins no one wants to be with that guy. No one wants to talk to that guy.
No.
Because he's weird.
Yeah.
If you care like a little bit less, become a little less thirsty, just have some chill, and just be there, just trying to have a fun time, being a fun, nice guy, people will come to you.
Yeah,
If
if you go out looking, people are going to see you looking. If you go out and just have fun, people are going to see a guy having fun and be like, oh shit, I'd like to ride that.
This kid's 13, I should have mentioned that. Yeah. No. Hello? Someone beeped, I don't know.
Well, then he goes to his like school disco.
Yeah.
And the nut bush is playing, and someone's like, "I'd like his nuts in my bush." Jesus Christ!
Right. School discos were great,
dude.
Did you have them?
It was just Venga Boys, wall to wall, and it was Good Riddance from Green Day. I hope you had the time of your life.
We had like I don't know what. Hey, baby, ooh, I wanna know. Whoa. Yeah, so we had Green Day. You're right. No, we had that. We had
System of a Down.
What was the one you mentioned before?
I hope you had the time.
Yeah, there was that. What else was there? Hey, baby.
Nutbush was always a safe one there.
Yeah, Nutbush. That was
You had some Silverchair.
Yeah,
Aussie one said this.
But you also had everyone would have those glow sticks. You have to buy glow sticks, and there would also there would always be a strobe light.
Yeah.
And when you're like 5 or 6 or 7, and the first time you see the strobe light, it's fucking awesome. You're like, everyone's fucking slow motion, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, and it also had like that disco ball but like they had a neck, so you were like,
yeah, dude, Love Is in the Air. That's another one.
Yeah,
Love Is in the Air.
Yeah,
weird song to play with a bunch of fucking preteens, but all right.
Yeah, can't even pop burners yet.
Yeah,
and it was always like girls on one side, boy on the other.
Oh god.
Oh man.
And all the parents. At least in my school, they would sit like at tables.
What? You had parents there?
Oh yeah, everyone was there. It was parents and children. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh dude, I can't imagine if it was just kids. It'd be fucking.
Oh well, James,
awesome.
There's a nice girl. Go over and talk to her.
My parents are Jewish now.
Yeah, Nevish, New York Jews.
James, what are you doing in the bathroom still? I'm masturbating, Ma.
Why do you sound so much older than you should be?
40-year-old. I'm like, my voice is like Benjamin Button.
You sound like Robert from Everyone's Raven. I'm masturbating,
Ma. Masturbating, Ma. God, Henry, your son's masturbating. What are you doing, boy? I'm masturbating, Ma.
Cool it.
Cool it.
Oh, jeez.
James, cool it.
Yeah, but this dude is thirsty as all hell.
He needs to fucking relax. Gross. It is gross.
Yeah,
you need to chill out, dude.
Get a hobby.
Yeah.
Falconry
video
or something.
games.
I don't know.
Falconry?
We went 2 different directions. How cool,
God!
How cool is that dude, though? If he's just, if she's like, so what do you do? And he's like, let me show you. Yeah, just like flows down on his hand.
He picks her up and flies away.
Yeah. Take care of her, Copernicus.
That's so funny. Copernicus.
I don't know. He's got like a bird name.
No, yeah. You have to name your falcons Greek gods.
Yes, yeah.
That's so fucking good. Hey, so like I'm an accountant for a software firm.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What do you do? Well, I telepathically communicate to birds.
Yeah. I'm a bird god.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're a bird god? Oh, well, hold on. Flies on and lands on his head.
Yeah.
His talons digging into his brain.
Yeah. Pulls his head open like a fucking can.
Starts picking at his brain.
Yeah,
they really respect me.
There probably was a bird god. There was a recorded. This is one of the earliest deaths recorded in ancient Rome. Actually,
really,
was an eagle. Okay, who picked up a tortoise, flew it overhead, and dropped it on a dude. Crushed his skull.
Really,
killed him instantly.
Holy
it's
shit.
Recorded death.
One of the first
weird recorded weird deaths.
Weird.
Just like the unluckiest dude in ancient Rome was like, I got a lot of philosophizing and butt fucking to do.
That's pretty cool.
And just like.
That's so funny.
What the hell's that?
Look who's here.
Speak of the devil and he shall come.
Oh, Copernicus is here. Anyway.
Friend of the show, John Wood.
Hello. Well, he's a friend of your show. To my show, he's a pal of a program.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, John, say hi.
Hello, what are you doing?
We are talking to 2 microphones that aren't connected to anything. All right, so we are out of time, Carl.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Well, look, we've got a lot of talk about God a lot of talk about sodomy.
A lot of eagle noises. Do we end up giving this guy advice? Oh yeah, just be chill.
Yeah,
relax.
Chill out,
take up falconry.
Yeah,
awesome. Okay, as always, our opening and closing theme song by Jemima. Check her out on Facebook. Carl, did you want to plug? You already plugged the radio. Anything else you want to plug? Let's hear it again.
103.7 2NURFM, 8 to 10 Monday nights.
The Dungeon.
I
fucking hate it.
Because maybe some relevant people might hear this, I also have a theatre review blog.
Oh, yeah.
Called Curtain Call with Carl Gregory.
Dude, check it out.
So just Google that curtain call with
Will you
Carl
give
Gregory.
this podcast a review?
Huh?
Will you give... I'm serious, dude. Will you give this podcast a review?
On iTunes, maybe.
No, on Curtain Call.
I'm not writing you a 1,500...
Please. Dude, I work really hard.
Yeah,
I worked harder than a lot of people. Can I please have a review?
Oh, I'll think about it.
Yeah, that means no.
Yeah,
That's
of course it does. I'd sooner turn into a pillar of salt.
Oh, no, I look back. All right, well, we're going to end up... If you have yourself in some sticky situations, you can email it into advicecityshow@gmail.com.
Yeah.
That's it for this week.
James,
I'll see you...
thank you so much for having me on.
Dude, thanks for coming, dude.
I mean,
Whenever you like.
I have a huge laugh every time we come on.
It's always fun. Yeah, first hour-long episode. This is good.
I love it.
Well, let's wrap it up. Let's go get fish and chips.
Yep.
What was I going to say? I don't know. You asked me before, do we have a sign-off? I don't have a sign-off.
In all this time, because I asked you in the inaugural episode, I was like, how do you sign this thing off?
How about this? Well, keep it easy. Take it at you. See you in March.
I like it.
Oh, that was... You ruined it.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Now we have to go with something new.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Don't blame the Jews.
Stop ruining it. Goodbye. That was it too.
Okay. No, my bad. Okay, come up with one more.
Don't blame the Jews.
Advice City gets down to the nitty gritty. Advice City, fix your life, get real wise for free. Do-do-do.